Yay Networks.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
This is a fun Friday.
I know. I'm so excited to be here for this little bonus episode.
Bonus.
And oh, what a bonus it is.
Oh, if there was ever a bonus of bonuses, this is it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness. So I'm sure you guys know because you are diligently stalking our lives and following us on Instagram. You know that we just went to Vegas. What, like 3 weeks? Is it already been 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
Yeah, like 2 weeks, I guess.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We went to
God, it
Vegas.
feels like yesterday.
I know. I'm like, has it been 6 years or yesterday?
I'm not sure I've recovered from that Vegas trip yet.
I have not.
Yeah, it was all the good things.
Yeah. So we thought it would be fun to do a little mini bonus episode and just kind of tell you guys about our Vegas trip.
I agree because it was obviously business related. So, but we managed to do it all. We managed to get in some Vegas, some eating, some entertainment, some work.
I like that work was like at the bottom of the list.
Well, it's going in priority order, you know. We were all in hard 4 days.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go. What?
Let's recap it.
Yeah, I was just about to say recap.
Awesome.
So we're gonna jump in here.
Yeah.
So we flew out Sunday, and Laura. If Laura and I were picking times of travel, they would be opposite.
Yeah.
But I like your style in like, let's just leave, get there, enjoy the full day.
I learned that from my dad. And it was something that as a teenager, because my parents like to travel and there's a big age gap between me and my sister. So I was kind of like an only child. I was the only one at home. So I got to travel a lot with my parents when I was a teenager. And it was something my dad used to do and pissed me off so bad. You know, 15, 16, 7-year-old. Yeah. Nobody wants to get up at the ass crack of dawn to get on an airplane.
Yeah.
But his point was get there early and you'll have that day there. Yeah. If you don't, you travel all day, you're tired, you wasted a day.
And I feel like we do really well. So we left at like 7 a.m. So we had to be at the airport at like 5:45.
Yep.
I live 45 minutes away from the airport. So I had to leave my house at 5.
So your day started actually Saturday.
I woke up at midnight and was like, fuck it. This is what I'm doing today. Yeah. But no, so we obviously got on the airplane, met this guy on the airplane.
Super nice guy.
We never caught his name. As I was like going back through of everything that we did, we never caught his name, but he had the best wedding story to share with us. His fiance actually proposed to him, and it's a cisgender couple. So she proposed to him.
Yeah.
And it was like the story that he told. If you're listening, please don't forget to send us this story. We told him to send us his.
Well, we gave him our contact info. We just never got his.
Yeah. So hopefully he's listening to this.
Yes.
And he will remember to send in his story because I want to read it to you guys. But
it was awesome.
Yeah. We got there early. We landed at like 8:30?
Yeah. At 8:30 in the morning. On a Sunday morning in Las Vegas.
Yes. You can imagine the mix of crowds at the airport. So we get there early and I'm a big planner. So I always am like, okay, well, I'll just like book the restaurants and like anything that we're doing. Like I'll find the activities because I am very, very type A, anal controlling. And Laura luckily is like, sure, yeah, whatever. I'm rolling with the punches, baby.
I'm used to that from my big family of 4 kids. It's like, I don't want to eat this. Well, we ate that yesterday. Why do we have to do what you want? I don't want to see that show. So I'm like, can we just please
do it?
So I'm very easy going.
So I like to find things like on and off the strip in Vegas. Like last year when we went, we kind of had a nice little mixture. We had that really good restaurant. Anyway, so this time we went, I was like, I'm going to find a nice mix of both. We ate at Esther's Kitchen in Vegas. Oh my God. It was so good. It's like an Italian like spot, but it was like a brunch.
What it was.
And they make their own bread and they had.
It was locally sourced.
Yes.
They had a lot of great options. Very cool drink menu.
So good.
Good way to start.
Yes. Then us being us, cheers. We were like, hey, where can we go? Because we were like, we're not going to just like get alcohol at the hotel the whole time because it's so expensive. A bottle of water in Vegas is $6. So we were like, we're not going to be doing that.
We wanted stuff to have up in our room too. I mean, we had a bar there, which is really nice. We could always go down and get a drink, but it's like, I'm sorry, can I have 5 beers, please? I'd like them to go up to my room. So we just decided we were going to take care of business.
Yeah. So we asked our server, like, hey, where can we go to get some beers or whatever? Sends us down, like he's saying it so casually that it's like, oh yeah, this will be just like, walking down.
Right.
Y'all.
Well, I mean, it was walking, but we had no idea where we were walking.
Well, and first he said a 7-Eleven. And as soon as we saw the 7-Eleven, we were like,
yeah, we're not going in there.
No, not going to do that.
Yes. But we made a last minute decision to go to the Walgreens, which was literally on the other corner, which
probably like half a step up.
If that.
Half a step.
I mean, like the cooler doors were locked. We had to get the attendant, the cashier to come open for like all the alcohol.
It was just a very interesting process. Anyway, so we get back to the hotel. We took a little nappy poo. We got ready. We had
barely.
Yeah. We had our photo shoot.
Yes.
Which was so freaking cool.
Oh my God. That was the first time I've ever done anything like that.
Same. And
it exceeded my expectations.
100%. It was, we did it at,
Seven Magic Mountains.
It's like a whole like art installation they did for this festival.
Yeah.
But they never took it down.
Yeah. I'm glad they kept it because it was really cool.
It was. So we met there with a local photographer. Her name is Heather. She owns Tailor Made Photography. Shout out again. Yeah. And she was awesome. So we did a little bit of the shoot there, and we'll use those for our next like promo pictures.
We were modeling clothing from Be Everline, which is one of our vendors who has a whole line of clothing and products for bachelorette weekends. So we got an opportunity to model some of her clothes, which made us super sexy looking.
And then we went down to Fremont Street.
Yeah.
And did more shows. And everyone thought that Laura and I were getting married.
Yeah.
Because we were wearing white dresses. And at one point we were just kind of like, whatever, fuck yeah, we'll just own this. Like, sure, we're gonna thank you. Oh, congratulations. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
we're so happy.
Yeah, I'm so happy. Happy, blissful life. Then day's not done yet. Remember, we still got to Vegas at 8 a.m. this morning. Then we went to Giada's, which is on the strip, and we met up with Shannon and Vanessa.
Yes,
from the Wedding Sassholes.
The Wedding Sassholes podcast.
Yes. And
which just launched recently.
Yes.
So I'm excited to hop on over there. And I haven't listened to any of their episodes yet.
No, I haven't either yet. Yeah. But they are so funny together. We met, or you met Shannon earlier this year.
Yeah. She owns a company in Florida. And I met her at a conference, so learned a lot from her. She's such a dynamic speaker, and we just kind of hit it off and became friends. And so we've kept in touch. We reach out to each other for business questions and things. And that's when she told us about her podcast. So we had dinner with them, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're so fun. So after dinner at Giada's, which was amazing, we just went back home, right? Or back to the hotel.
At this point, I really can't remember what we did.
It
was pretty late at that point.
It was late. We had traveled. I think we went back to the hotel.
It was late, like midnight late.
Yeah. Like it was, well, and we'd been traveling since like 6. I mean, it was like a 21-hour day for us. So then we went, now we're on Monday, and we went to the summit for a little bit that morning, which is like a local kind of like wedding.
It was like a think tank for wedding show producers. From all over the country. One in particular brings everybody together kind of the day before the big conference starts. So we can just kind of have a little powwow and touch base with everybody. So it was nice to see everyone.
Yeah, it was nice. And then we left out a little early because we are shopaholics.
Yeah. I was like, hey, where are you going? I was like, dude, I have shopping to do.
I have to go to Caesars to go shopping. Goodbye. So we did that.
Yep.
Which was super fun.
Bought some jeans.
Yep. Jeans that I did not need to buy, but I was like, well, here we are and I'm going to buy them. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So we did that. And then we went to dinner at Wakura,
which was so out of my box for me.
And I didn't even know that until we left, because you handled that like a champ. Like I did not have any idea.
So you're like, how about Japanese? So I was like, totally down for Japanese. I guess I was thinking hibachi, Japanese.
Oh no, I cooked next at the level, baby.
No, I mean not cooked at the table, but that style of Japanese. That's what I was thinking. I was not thinking sushi.
Yeah.
And I don't eat raw fish.
And I I know that. And when you said it, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Y'all, this dinner.
I don't know that I will ever eat. Well, never say never.
Top chart.
I don't know how well I'll embrace eating sushi because that was top shelf. That was top of the line. We had some cooked things like seared, somewhat cooked things, but most of it was rare. And I just, when in Vegas, I was just gonna.
You really did. I just
jumped in. Yeah. I tried one of everything. I figured, you know what? This is what life is about. Let's just try it and do it. Only 2 restaurants in the world, Singapore and Vegas. So I felt everything that they described about the different spices and things to bring out the flavors and the textures. It was on par. It was. I don't think I'm going to get sushi like that in Raleigh, North Carolina.
No, I don't think
no offense to all the sushi people in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Y'all, it was phenomenal. And then we went to, because we went to the wedding conference.
They had a kickoff party that night.
They had a kickoff party.
That's where the story really starts, everybody.
So you could have just fast forwarded all the way to 10 minutes in. This is where it gets super fun. So
if you check out our Instagram, I guess we haven't posted any of those pictures yet. When we get the pictures back from our photo shoot and we post them on our Instagram, that's what I wore to the kickoff party that night. And let's just say it was Vegas, 100% Vegas attire. Probably nothing that I would wear out here unless I was going to some sort of themed event.
Right. I wore just like a cocktail dress.
Yeah, but you still looked great.
Oh, thanks. So okay, let me set the scene. Close your eyes. If you're driving, keep them open. So it was at the Hard Rock, not cafe. It was like a Hard Rock bar club thing.
No, actually, it was the Hard Rock Cafe. It wasn't the casino. It was a separate place.
Y'all,
whatever. It doesn't matter.
We get there. There's like 300 plus people there. DJs on stage battling. Really good time. Really good energy. And then you look over to the bar and you see
100 people in line
and 3 bartenders. Poorly planned. Yeah. Poorly executed. So we were like, okay, what side of the bar do we want to try to get to? We'll go to this side. So
it didn't matter.
It didn't matter. It was 30 minutes for a drink, no matter what. So us being the wise professionals that we are, we're like, well, we'll get a double and a shot.
Yeah, so we finally get our turn at the bar and we'll have 4 double shots of Fireball. I'll have 3 Miller Lights, please. 2 double vodka tonic. Like we ordered, like we were serving a party of 20.
Yeah, and it was for us.
Because we knew it was going to be another 30 minutes.
I was like, well, we'll finish these and then we'll get back in line and stand there for 30 minutes. So anyway, so that was the first round. We ran into some people.
Yeah, so there were multiple rounds.
Yeah. We ran into some people that we knew and we were like, oh my God, hey, whatever. So we started hanging out with everybody.
With people that we had met from years before.
That, and then
we met some new people.
Like some local people.
Yeah, we met some new people too. And then we ran into some of our local friends.
Yeah. So then it was time to go back to the bar. So we did. And we got the same order. Except that time I was like, I'm just going to take half of my Fireball shot. Cause I'm
okay. After I took the first shot, I'm like, this is a double. Cause I kick it back and I couldn't drink it all.
And there's still more in.
And you, Emily, if you know by now, oh, you baby, drink it. Nah, 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 nah. So I force it down. So on the second time, she's like, no, I only want one. Now I'm like, wait,
you bitch.
What? Clearly, I am a lot more impressionable.
So I took half and I gave my half to someone else. I was like, the other half, I was like, I literally cannot. So then y'all, I don't know what time it was. At that point, I couldn't tell you where we were. It doesn't
matter when you're in Vegas what time it is. All the lights are going. There's people every freaking where.
Everywhere. So we walk out and we're like, okay, it's time to go. I start to fall asleep on a bench. Super cute. Really, really cute. We get
I order an Uber from where we want to go to where we want to go.
Right.
So that the
Uber never comes to us.
The pickup destination and the actual destination are the same. The drop-off location are the same thing.
Yeah. So we had it together is what we're saying. So we get in the car. We finally get our Uber. We get in the car and I'm like, about to pass out. And I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, don't do it because you won't wake back up. Like, you've got to get up to the bed. You just got to be able to get up to the hotel bed and then you can close your eyes. And who fucking cares? Don't even wash your face. Fuck this shit. Just go to bed. We get into the hotel. We get in the elevator. And it was in that moment, I was like, oh, fuck. I'm going to throw up. But I didn't say anything because I was like, I can't talk because if I talk, it'll happen. I'm just going to go ahead and put right now, like, if you don't like vomit, trigger warning, you might want to just like fast forward a little bit. So I was like, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. I kept it to myself because I was like, I can only breathe so much oxygen right now. I can't expel any. I've just got to like compose myself as much as possible. Take 2 steps off. Are you okay?
It's okay.
I'm fine. So we get off the elevator. I take 2 steps off and I was like, oh my fuck. Like right now I'm going to throw up. So I like threw up a little bit in my mouth and I swallowed it. And then my stomach was like, nah, bitch.
Yeah,
Get it out. Get it out. So I have the key, the hotel key in my purse.
She had the hotel key.
So I, at this point, I'm so sorry. This is very vulgar, but I just like was puking in my mouth and I'm like holding it in my mouth,
boy.
trying not to get it everywhere. Just pretty much. So Laura's like, where's the key? And I take my purse off and I throw my purse at Laura pretty much. And Laura's like, Emily, where is it? I begin like stomping my foot, like, and she's like, where's the key?
Well, I mean, mind you, I was drunk as well.
Yeah, no, we're
so
both.
It's not like I was sober, like, oh, where's the key? No, I
like we were both like, no, she's like, no, seriously, where's the key? And I'm like, no, seriously, open the door. And so at that point, it just starts kind of like spouting out a little bit in the hallway. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And Laura's like, oh, shit, like right now. And I'm like, yeah, like right now. So she gets the door open and make it to the toilet. And then in my very professional drunken state, I was like, okay, I'm disgusting. I need to get in the shower. So I got in the shower and I was like, started washing my face and I'm like, I'm too drunk for this shit. So I sit down and I don't know how much time went by. Laura comes in and is like, looks down. She's like, I didn't know you were taking a shower. Are you okay? What you doing?
Should I be worried?
And I was just like, fuck. And so she like looks in the shower and kind of like, I'm like, what? Why are you looking at me? Like the water's about to spill out
overflow
over the shower. And I was like, oh, fuck. Well, my ass cheek was sitting on the drain. So I literally just was like lifted half of my ass up. Well, like the water.
Let me just say, I was like, Emily, I think the shower's going to overflow. And I was just not expecting her to be like, whatever. Lift up my ass off the drain. And then it like sucks all down. And she sat back down like okay,
yeah, all right.
It's fixed now.
Problem solved.
So I was like, all right, it's time to go to bed.
You're like, so this is where we are in our relationship.
We didn't even start our conference yet because the next day was the first day.
Yep. Tuesday. So now we're at Tuesday. That's the first day.
We were late.
Oh, yeah.
We missed the first speaker that I wanted to see, very much so. Friend wanted to say hi, but I was also really interested in what he was saying. So that happened.
I got a Bloody Mary at breakfast.
It was kind of a downhill from there.
So we did the conference and it was good. It's just like a bunch of speakers come and give really good business advice and then just like wedding advice for like vendors specifically.
Yeah, it's specifically for wedding vendors. So they have breakout sessions that are, geared towards florists or caterers or venue owners or DJs. So that's really great for those particular types of businesses who want to get like the word or, what's up and coming down and dirty in that. But then they have general topics like, how to maximize your visibility on TikTok or how to write good contracts. Things like that.
Yeah, and they talk about like the trends for next year. Anyway, so it was great. We went to another cocktail party that night for BSPI, which Laura is a part of.
Yeah, that was a really, really great cocktail party. I enjoyed seeing everybody, and we invited a bunch of new people to be there as well. I didn't. The board invited a bunch of new people to be there, so that was awesome. And then we went to a show, and we went to see Absinthe. And if you want to talk about being out of your comfort zone, I mean, I wasn't embarrassed out of my comfort zone, but it was a lot raunchier than I was expecting.
It was.
I mean, I was expecting raunchy, so I already had my expectations set. Raunchy good.
Yeah.
Totally raunchy good. But I
So
was like,
funny.
oh wow, okay, we're gonna talk about that. It was insane. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
It was the best show.
If y'all
Best
go
show.
out to Vegas, you've got to go see Absinthe.
Yeah.
It's like a like circus set in like the 50s.
Yeah, the old fashioned acts of
Mhm.
like juggling and spinning on the scarf fabric thing.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, and some more modern takes on that. But it was all in a circular tent and they had a small, I don't know, maybe 10-foot round stage in the middle. So
Yeah.
you kind of see from every angle. But their ringleader, which is isn't that what you call the
Yeah, but I think he was also like the circus owner because he kept calling himself like the billionaire or whatever. Like he was so rich. Anyway, it was
Right,
him, like the main guy.
Right, but whoever commands the whole circus, aren't they called the ringleader
Yeah,
or something
I think
like
so.
that? Yeah, so his role was spot on.
He did so good.
His character, because he engaged with the audience, which is the other thing. Heckled them, and really, I mean, in those situations, you just got to roll with the punches.
Yeah,
you can't try to and don't even try to outdo him either. Like when I say roll with the punches, like if they come at you, you just got to let them lead it.
Yeah,
because if you try to be like, okay, I'll heckle you back, and he's gonna roast you.
Oh, and he did, It was so funny. So then we enjoyed that. Then we went to Vanderpump, the cocktail bar.
Yeah.
Which is always good. We did that last year. So we just sat there.
At this point, we were kind of like
exhausted.
I'm so tired. We're just going to sit at the bar and watch the bartender make really cool drinks.
Yeah. So we did. Then we went back and now it's Wednesday. This is our last day. We did one more day at the wedding conference. And that day, Laura actually spoke. Yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome. I get super, super bad stage fright. I've learned. And
surprise.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to my podcast. I get major stage fright. I'm okay talking with people I know, to people I know.
Yeah.
But for some reason, when I have to get up in a room and I don't know anybody, even though I'm speaking about something I know about, it like freaked me out. I didn't even know it happened to me until not so long ago when I had to speak at a conference. But this went off without a hitch. It was great. The room was packed. It was standing room only. I was really, really proud of that moment. And I got a lot of great feedback. There was a lot of people there supporting me that knew that I was speaking. So that felt really good. So yeah, pat myself on the back.
So we went to a dispensary there.
It's supposed to be like the largest in the US or the world.
Probably the US.
Maybe the US. Yeah. Planet 13.
Is that...
Shout out to Planet 13.
I don't remember.
Are we going to incriminate ourselves now?
No.
Okay.
No. No. But no, so we went there and we had some fun. Last time we went, they had like this Mexican restaurant that was open in there.
There was.
And it was so good, but it wasn't open. So anyway, so we went, after we went there, then we went and did more shopping actually.
Well, yeah, we did. We went back to Caesars.
And then we went to have dinner. It was like my sole mission this time, just to make sure that we're constantly eating good food.
It was good.
It was Carson's Kitchen.
Yeah, that was really good.
It was, it was
like a small place. So you order, the two of us, I think we each ordered 2 things, but to share all 4.
Yeah.
And it was so good.
It was so good. Overall, a great trip. Yeah. Literally right after that, we went back to the hotel. Changed, got our stuff, went to the airport, got on our red-eye flight.
Yeah, with a bunch of people that we knew that had been out in Vegas for the same conference.
That we had no idea that we're there.
So we're like, oh, are you on this flight? Are you on this flight? Are you on this flight? So it was all great until we got on the plane. Then it took off and we were like, we were out.
Night. Yeah, so we landed at like, 6 in the morning.
But we had to adjust not only to the time difference, which was like 3 hours, but the time had changed that like we fell back. Well, when we went out there, which was not so bad going out there because we were already messed up from the time. But when we got home and it was like dark at 5 o'clock, it took me almost a week.
Yeah, it was hard.
Adjusted.
And when we got home, so I got home at like 7:20, 7:30. Ryan and the girls were still home. They hadn't left for school yet. So I was like, oh God. So I'm like, yay, mommy's home. And then as soon as he took him, I went upstairs and I was like, out. I didn't wake up until like almost 2 PM.
Yeah. Dom was like, do you want your suitcase upstairs? Do you want to empty it out? I can start a load of laundry for you. Do you want to, I was like, dude,
Shut up.
I don't care where you put it. You can leave it outside in the truck for all I care. Just get me to the bed.
I left mine in the car. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I want to go to bed. There's one place I want to go.
Yeah.
And it is nowhere down here.
But we learned so much at the conference.
Yeah.
That was the main reason that we went out there. We just like to make the most of our travels. Who doesn't? And we learned so much about the wedding industry. In the wedding industry, just again affirmed so much of what we already know. So
yeah, no, it was.
Yeah,
great.
we're going to be sharing a lot of that on the podcast too. All the little tidbits that
all
we
the little tidbits that we learned. Yeah, so it was great. We just wanted to give you guys a little bonus, a little
day by day rundown of our shenanigans.
Just
in Las Vegas.
how awesome we are with being professional and keeping our shit together. So I will say we really did only get drunk. We got like tipsy.
Well, we drank the whole time. Let's just say that.
Yeah, but we only got Vegas only won one night.
Yes, Vegas won one night.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I feel like
almost got me, but definitely got you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, go big or go home, right?
I mean, and home I went on Wednesday. All right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. And if you're doing any shopping today, good luck with your life.
Bye.